Hi, I'm Florida Joe 3, and I have a 2018 Ford F150. When I bought this truck, it came with one key, and at that time the key was an administrative key, and I didn't really know what that meant, so I was playing around with all the programming and controls in the truck and ended up programming my key to be a MyKey. Now I know what it means. MyKey is the key that you give to your kid, and it keeps them from going over 80 miles per hour. They can't listen to the radio unless their seatbelt is buckled. It comes up with a warning message every time and tells them that MyKey is in control and etc. So I don't really want that. So you can't undo that once you've programmed the key to be MyKey unless you have an administrative key. So to undo what I've done, I had to order another key to program that key to be an administrative key, and then I can unprogram the MyKey. And I'll show you how to do all of that. But first of all, there's a company called Tom's Key Company that sells you the key, and seemed like a reasonable price. I'm going to try them out, and I'll leave the link in the description below in case you want to do this very thing. So I got this package from Tom's Key Company, and what I ordered was a key, a programming kit, and I ordered the key cut for my truck. And it's the strangest thing, they don't have to have your key, they just need a picture of your key. So I sent them, well, they need 3 pictures actually. So I sent them 3 close-up pictures of my key, and they cut it according to the picture. Now we'll see in a minute whether that worked or not. But you get this box with the key. So here's my key, and you can see it's been cut already. You see the lines there. I don't know if you see that. And then here's the programmer that you plug into your OSB 2, and we'll go through that in a minute. This is a return package. You have to return the programmer, so you're basically renting it for $50. The whole thing, the key, programmer, the cut, and everything was $269. I have a friend who works at the Ford dealership, and he said it would be at least $400 for the Ford dealership to do this. So I feel like I'm saving quite a bit of money, and I think it'll be enjoyable. In the box, you get this return bag, you get the label, invoice, instructions for loading the app to your phone. So you're just going to scan this code and load the app for this key to your phone. You need to have a key that you can start your car with. So this is my original key, which got turned into a MyKey. This is the one that they sent. You can see on this side they're pretty much identical, and then on the other side I have the Ford logo on my original key. And so other than that, they're pretty much identical and have the same number of buttons and everything. So the first thing I need to do is scan this code and load the app for programming the keys. There it is. And it'll take you to this website here, carkeysexpress.com. And just scroll down until you see the app download. If you have a iPhone, you would hit the top one, and I have an Android, so I'll hit Google Play. Goes to the Universal Easy Installer, hit the install button, and then hit the open. Okay, and we're going to select key pairing. Now it's asking you to scan the QR code on your Easy Installer. When it tells you to scan the QR code on the Easy Installer, make sure you scan this one right here on the connector that has a serial number. This one goes to the website, so you don't really need to scan that one. It'll give you the instructions and everything, same as the one in the instruction manual. But this is the one you need to scan to get the ID of the Easy Installer. Next, before you start the pairing process, ensure you have the following: a stable Wi-Fi connection, we have that, all the keys that you plan to pair, and your original keys. Okay, this is important because there'll be some time involved, like you have 60 seconds to put the next key in or something like that. So don't leave one of your keys in the house and have to run in and get it, you know, when you're in the middle of programming. Have everything with you. So all the keys, the Easy Installer pairing tool, which we just scanned the code off of, and Number 4 on this list, due to aftermarket parts being on your vehicle, Car Keys Express does not recommend using this device. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how they would even have any idea at this point whether I have aftermarket parts or not. I just ignored step number 4 and went on. So I recommend you ignore that. And then click start. I'm not sure if we need to put the VIN number in at this point, whether the Easy Installer can read it from the car. You can go ahead and put it in. It may blank out when you click OK. Don't panic. The programming will work. Just put your make. I've got a Ford F150, and it's a 2018. And next. Okay, so I have apparently a blade key. It looks more like the smart key when it's closed, but it actually flips open. And so I have a blade key with the remotes on it, the remote locking and all that. So just select the top one. Once you select the make, model, and key type, the correct version of software will be loaded into your Easy Installer. After the software installation is complete, you'll be prompted to install your Easy Installer device to the OBD2 port. So that's right under here. Just get under the steering wheel on a Ford F150 and that's it right there. We'll just plug this into it. Make sure that it's right side up. All right, and we have a green light on it. Click Next and the car's data will be loaded to the Easy Installer device. I'm sorry, but this is my second time through pairing this key, and if it's your first time through, you're going to be prompted to start the engine using your original key. So just be aware of that. I'm sorry I didn't get that in this video, but I missed that sequence. Okay, and then we just turn on the ignition with the new key within 30 seconds. That's why it's important to have your key with you. And just turn it to the on position, don't crank the car. Select the number of keys and remotes to be paired. I just am pairing one new key, so I'm going to select 1. Make sure you don't make the mistake of selecting 2 to count your original key. Your original key is already paired. Okay, and this step could take a while. I think it can take up to 10 minutes. And you'll hear tones like you just did, and you'll also see changes in your console. It'll go dark at some point. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but it complained about not being able to access the Easy Installer. That was just a temporary thing. It is accessing it now. Okay, so my dashboard has gone dark. About 49%. Your dash lights will come back on. I have 60 seconds to turn the ignition off. So just go ahead and turn that off. Take the key out. Now you have 60 seconds to insert the key to be paired. So this is your new key that hasn't been paired yet. Insert that in and turn the ignition back to on. You'll hear the locks go up and down, and you'll get a successful message. If the key has already been paired, it'll say failed to pair, press retry. So if you've already paired it, this is the screen that you'll get. Once the new key has been successfully programmed, just remove it. Go ahead and test the door locks. Yep, everything works. You test the panic button. And of course, test that your new key actually starts the car. And it does. Yep, everything works. So this is my new key fully programmed. So once you have the new key programmed as an administrative key, you turn that on, and you can go into settings, and you'll see a MyKey choice under settings. Choose that, go all the way to the bottom, clear MyKeys, and just press OK. And it says hold OK to clear it. So you just hold OK, and it lights up those 5 things. Cleared all MyKeys. Okay, so now I will turn off the car with my administrative key. I'll put the key that was programmed as MyKey back in. Turn the car on, and the MyKey menu item is open, so that's a clear sign that this is not a MyKey anymore. It's an administrative key. But you can also see that it didn't come up and say that it's MyKey and speed is limited and all that jazz. So it worked. You're satisfied that your key is working and you've tested it. You can remove the easy installer from the OBD port, and don't forget to return that in the provided packaging to get your deposit back. It's a $100 deposit, and as soon as they get it, they'll credit that back to your credit card. Thanks for watching.